Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements of which we finally got up above 34 children. Now we're at 37, and hoping for more. It doesn't look like we're going to get any more, but Albert ended the relationship with Elena because we were not compatible. Elena and I shared some common ground, for example, her interest in being a know-it-all, but her strange insistence on special makeup effects was the reason the failure. I was not 100% truthful, so perhaps I'm partly at fault. My mood has been dampened, but I suspect I will recover in time. I just realized that Java's probably going to go off pretty soon, but I'll get to that in a bit. Hey, Alfie and I are still together and we're engaged. We both really enjoy playing the mandolin. We're so compatible that I can easily live with his obsession with shouting at teenagers. And the best thing is I was completely honest with him. We're over the moon with everything that's happened. Life just keeps getting better and better. Not bad. I would have liked some presents or some babies, but not bad. Maggie, come on in. Make adjustments. Go get it energized. Maggie Babland, the 2-star alternative stylist and Gemini looking for a man. She's interested in faraway galaxies, aliens, and history documentaries. Aliens, perhaps. And a preference for gray eyes and ginger hair. She's relaxed, methodical, introvert, traditional, and spicy. Her bad habit is nagging, and her guilty pleasure is jogging. Let's see what we have for this geeky type. Boy howdy, we don't have anyone for her, but let's just try Drew Tichney, the 2-star tattoo artist. That's pretty cool. They won't like each other's jobs, but their jobs do line up, and they're both Geminis, and they'll have 2 ticks of attraction. He does in fact like retro games. That seems kinda geeky. And 3 for 4 so far, plus he likes extreme sports and she likes jogging. Match made in heaven? No, but a match. Boy howdy, sometimes my computer does so infuriate me, so it's pretty late in the morning. It's pretty early in the morning, it's pretty late in the evening. It's about 1:30. And I got back to my room about 1 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm gonna do Kitty Powers. I need to do Kitty Powers. And then I tried doing that, and I open up my laptop, and I realize, oh boy, it's crashed. Because that's great, my Windows Explorer just isn't working out at all. Oh boy, so I needed to try and fix that. And, that pretty much meant a full restart, and my computer has been super slow at restarting, which means it took about 15 minutes, and is just so slow right when it wakes up. Like, it takes like 5 minutes to open Skype. I click it, and Skype defaults to loading up the library, or the store, and so when I try to go to the library, that takes about 1.5 minutes, and it's just like, oh my gosh, come on, it just takes forever to actually get things going, which means now I'm going to be up quite late recording this. Oh, that'll be enjoyable, I'm sure. Where is he? Oh boy, oh boy. Found him. Found you right at the end. Oh, way too close, way too close. I'm not a happy banana with that one, but did in fact work out. So yeah, apparently Windows 10 is still super duper buggy, so that's great. Can I get a 4 out of 5? That'd be real swell. No, of course not. Why would I be able to? No, don't lie to him. Just tell me like twerking videos, because he should man up and get over it, get over the fact that you have differences, and just enjoy that you guys are your own person. But yeah, so I'm gonna be like super tired tomorrow, I'm sure, because well, it was a sausage night, and so we had sausage, and then we watched a movie, and that was great. It just always takes a little longer than I think, because we always seem to run into problems. The problem this time was that, well, we didn't have milk, so we kind of spent a couple minutes arguing over how we would make the mashed potatoes, and then we ended up just making them anyways, but we lost a couple minutes there, and then we had to start our movie late at night. That first guy didn't work out too well, so I'm going to try and move on to Constantine Lovesoul. He seems like he might do something. He's a VIP celebrity activist and a Pisces. He likes conspiracy theories, which should go away with the aliens. He also likes pet goldfish and going camping, and we don't know anything else about him, so let's try and impress this VIP. So yeah, my friends and I started the movie Zoolander about 10:30 p.m., so it took up until about 12, and then I got back around 1. But they didn't believe me when I told them how amazingly quotable Zoolander was. And so we watched that, and I think now they understand, which is very good, because as critically not so accepted it was, and how objectively it's a pretty bad movie, it's honestly one of my favorites. It's just so good for a guilty pleasure Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson film with just a tad bit of Will Ferrell. I can always go for a tad bit of Will Ferrell at least, but yeah, it's super quotable. Just there's nothing better than that movie. Just when you're in just like one of those moods, and then you just watch it and it's just pure laughs. It's all so good. But so we watched that for a while and then headed out, and that was great. But so today we had other adventures today. Oh geez, I need to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. We went to the thrift store, if you couldn't tell by the awesome shirt that I'm wearing. We did come across this sweet flannel. How much of it can you actually see? Came across it in just like one of the racks, and I was the only one who actually fit into it properly, so I'm not sure if that's pulling the short straw or pulling the best straw, but there's a lot of different plaid on it. Even the cuffs are different from the sleeves. So good. We got dark red, we got blue, we got light blue, actually it's only 4 plaids. Interesting, I didn't know that, but oh man. Actually 5, because there's a black down the middle. Was I supposed to cheat? I think I was supposed to cheat. At this point I don't really care. They're not doing so well. Why don't you just tell him that that's your ex, just see how he is. Oh good, he's spicy. So you guys line up there, so you guys aren't totally terrible together, even though you absolutely are. I don't think we'll be keeping in touch with this guy at all, because that would be terrible, and, well, I mean, we're really not even going to get a second date with him. But yeah, I ended up with this sweet flannel and another nice colored shirt, 992-268-9107, 992-268-9107. Let's see, so I also got a nice colored shirt. I actually found a pretty cool NFL jersey too. Now I'm not really a huge football fan, but when I see a jersey sitting on the rack for $8 and I look it up on eBay and see that it's going for anywhere from $50 to $100, yeah, I'ma buy it. Simon Titchkinski is up next, the 2-star stand-up comedian and a Gemini born just one day after Maggie was. Yes, Maggie, we're gonna need you to make adjustments and go get it energized. Because you need purple hair, but he does like suspenders, which I think is geeky, so that's pretty cool. Bungee jumping's kind of extreme, so he'll probably like her jogging. Yeah, these two, I have hope for them. Let's hope that they don't let me down. And so yeah, so I ended up buying this jersey. It looks to be it's a throwback jersey, so it's not an original. That would have been way too cool, but it's a throwback jersey of Deion Sanders when he played for the Atlanta Falcons in like 1980 or so, something like that. Cold no meat dish from our brown pig-tailed person there. And so yeah, I might try and resell it. I actually probably will, because I don't really care about, well, I kind of do care about football, like very minimally. Pretty much, if it's the Ravens, I care a little. If it's the 49ers, I care a little bit less, but still some. Oh boy, we're not doing very well. If it's any other team, well, you know, not really my cup of tea. I'm kind of a Baltimore fan. I'm kind of a San Francisco fan. Baltimore because of birth town. San Francisco because of hometown. It all kind of works out that way, I suppose. But yeah, so maybe I could make some quick money off that, and it will make up for all the stuff that I bought. Because I bought about, you know, with the jersey included, about $20 worth of things from the thrift store. So if I could sell that and make $50, well then I've got like a $30 profit, and that's pretty sweet. Can't go wrong with making money, right? Oh, by the way, the random said that we were getting more Chinese food, so I guess that's okay. There's a flutter of the eyes to get a good win. There's another one. Yeah, oh, way too good at this. Ooh, that one was really close to not being right, but we actually did do it. These two aren't being as hot together as I would have hoped, though. I even gave her purple hair, and it's just not helping. Like, what are the odds? I thought purple hair helped everyone. Sit at the back or sit at the front? Oh my gosh, nothing working out between these two. Let's just get these two apart from each other and never let them in the same room again. Please, because this is actually atrocious. Okay. Okay, Maggie, we'll find you someone, I'm sure. And yes, we do have our smartphone available. And we are going to take a selfie. Let's see what else. And I just ended up buying a nice collared shirt as well. One that I just realized he wasn't smiling. I had it implanted in my brain that he was still smiling. And spoilers, he wasn't. He had stopped smiling. Oh, let's just hope that he'll go out with us. Come on, you only live once. We ended up getting a second one. A second date, but they're not gonna go on it because this is actually bad. I really wish I could just find someone who was like geeky with a little bit of sporty, but that's just not gonna happen. So we're going to try Monty Nethermill, the 3-star fashionista, and a Capricorn because they have 2 ticks of attraction, and he does like conspiracy theories, which I still think will go along with aliens, so that's all good. So let's learn about him as we take him to, let's say, Swedish food? My brain's getting a little scattered because it's like 1:40 in the morning, but yeah, so where was I? I bought a nice collared shirt mainly because I forgot all mine at home. Well, I didn't forget. I didn't wear them at all last year except my friends and I threw together Fancy Friday, which I think we're going to turn into like Plaid Friday now. Something cold with no meat, nothing freaky. I mean, okay, I suppose, from light brown ribbons in her hair. But yeah, so we actually, for my game design class, my senior game design class, we need to put together a LinkedIn profile. So I need to actually get a good profile picture. And right now I've got a really old picture from, senior prom. So what was that, 4 years ago, back when I was 17? Actually, no, it would have been 3.5 years ago. So back when I was 18. But still, yikes, that is an old picture. So I need to update that, but I need an actual shirt that I look good in. Not this one, as much as I would love for that to happen. Okay, we just need that military jacket. Oh, the other military. That was not the right military jacket? Well, excuse me for not understanding. Everyone's wearing black. He's actually really easy to find because I think they all tried to match everything off of his shirt, but it's like, really, you should have been matching it off of the jacket, because that's the part that I could see more of. We could talk about blue. Blue would work out. You want to do blue? Let's do blue and go into the movies. Do you prefer factual-based storylines or fantasy? Oof. Fantasy-based movies. We can tell them one lie. Let's do that. You need to learn to let it go. Let it go. Okay, no. 253. Divide that by 2. You get 126. So 379? 380? Let's do that. Yeah. Very good. I almost clicked 389 because I thought I was just 10 off, but no, we ended up doing it. But yeah, so where was I? It's for my LinkedIn profile picture so that I can actually, look good and look like, I'm almost 22 instead of 18. To be fair though, hair aside, I look pretty much the same now as I did when I was 18. I actually shaved back when I was 18 though, as opposed to hopelessly holding on to the idea that maybe I could grow a sweet mustache. I don't think that's going to be possible. So we want hot, no meat, and not spicy. So Zagaloo, very good. But yeah, so, clean shaven, that's different. Oh, and I also had really short hair as opposed to the long hair that I have now. So like, imagine like, wait, hold on, like that short, probably. No, not even that. Like, yeah. It lifted up a little bit. It was pretty good. My hair always has a little bit of poof to it. Talking too loud? That's actually incredible. What are you talking about? How could that possibly be bad? I talk too loud, and I think I'm cool. If other people think I'm cool, then cool. If they don't, well, I'm still cool in my own mind. So really be happy with talking loud all the time. And nagging. Nagging is gross, though, of course. Remember that. Talking too loud's Well, she didn't like it either. Talking too loud's awful, and nagging's awful too. So just don't do any of that. Well, as much as I thank you for this jackpot, I'm going to spend your money, like, right now to get the guilty pleasure. There we go. Do you have any guilty pleasures? Plane spotting. Oh, extremely compelling. We like jogging. You know, oh, that's totally lame. Well, we tried our very best, like no one ever was. To catch them was our real test, to train them was our cause. But we'll travel across the land, searching far and wide, this flatulence to understand the power that's inside. Oh, good, and we can't even tell him, because otherwise the date will be over. So we might as well try and lie, because otherwise the date will be over. But if we fail at lying, the date will be over. So I think this date's gonna be over on this one right here. Oh, is it even gonna make it? Yeah, it will. To this guy right here, right there. And that's where we're gonna lose the date to. Wasn't me. Oh, we are completely lying about it. We're sorry. Oh, I'd better be brutally honest with them. I don't think we have anything in common. Have a nice life. Yep, that's pretty close, but she's in the trash can of shame. Now I'm going to try Lincoln Headlake, the 2-star HR manager and a Taurus, because they have one tick of attraction. I mean, that's fine, I guess. It's not that good, but he does like sports massage, geocaching, and going swimming, and I believe geocaching is... Actually, it's probably not geeky, even though I think it kind of should be. It's all about using GPSs. It's probably maybe practical and or sporty. But, well, we might as well try it, because hopefully he will like her jogging. Yeah. Oh, good. Australian food. My favorite. It's such a low, easy restaurant, though. It's just not that good. They never like it, but that's fine. We have long black hair with a soul patch. You want something hot with no meat. Like a, there we go. Yeast extract spread on toast. Vegemite. Let's do that. Okay. We need personality stuff, though. That's great. There was one more exciting thing that happened today, I must say. It's a shame that it's always on at bad times because it's a worldwide thing, but Formula 1 is one of my very enjoyable pastimes. My dad introduced it to me at a very young age of about 11, I believe, 10 or 11. This is Lincoln. Archibald. Archibald. Let's just call him Archibald. Yeah, so I've actually been to 3 Formula 1 races, all of them in Indianapolis. And unfortunately, back in 2011, I believe, they switched it from Indianapolis to Austin, Texas. But today was the day that I actually got to watch the, the American Grand Prix, which was pretty great, because normally when it's like the Japanese one, it starts at like 2 in the morning. Had a texture of exquisite deliciousness, its presentation was of the greatest magnitude, it had a pleasing underbelly, it had an overtone of cosmic amazingness, and it had a hint of supreme beingness. But yeah, this one was great. Started at 11:30 in the morning. I was actually awake. Unfortunately, Felipe Massa, at least was it Massa? I can't tell. It sounds like there's someone named Massa and Masser, but I may just not be able to understand their accents. But from what I recall, I had to leave before it ended, and I didn't look at the standings yet, but Massa and Raikkonen, I believe, both retired from the race. So that saddened me. I just hope Lewis Hamilton didn't win. That's all I can hope. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just weird, but I grew up at the prime of Michael Schumacher's career, so I grew up with him being my favorite driver. I still have my very awesome Ferrari flag in my room back home, hot with no meat. But yeah, and I always liked Kimi Räikkönen because his name was just awesome, and he's Finnish, so that's awesome. But so when Schumacher retired and they replaced him with Räikkönen, man, I couldn't be more ecstatic for Ferrari. I don't think it really worked out too well for them, though, because as much as I love Räikkönen, I don't think he did very much other than then move on to help Fernando Alonso win a lot. But I believe at this point Lewis Hamilton was already a thing. And, well, boy howdy, that's a darn shame. I'm not really a fan of the Lotus drivers, so I once went to the Amazon to catalog a rare species of butterfly. It wasn't a butterfly, it was a plane. When I was younger, I designed an autonomous vehicle. It was a bird, right? Yeah, okay, I once went to the Amazon to catalog a rare species of butterfly. I was worried that I was like, oh, did I just make the biggest mistake of my life? I discovered a new species of moth that had never been seen before. Well, maybe that's what you get when you go to try and find a rare species, you find an even rarer species. I guess that works out quite nicely for you. So now what do we talk about? No? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm dumb stupid. There was literally one... Oh my gosh. There was literally activity. So I hear you like geocaching, right? That's awesome. That sounds right. Okay, so it is kind of geeky. Good. We're into history documentaries. Well, that's just rude. Let's give them 15% too. So 360 plus 180 would be 540, the agreed monetary bonus. I love it when it goes super quickly, and yes, indeed, they want to clear the table. How do I feel about these two? Apparently, they're only going to get one more chance. I'm probably just going to try and hook these two up because, oh boy, otherwise I'll be here all night and I can't handle that. I got classes tomorrow. It's the start of a new week. Mondays, the best days. Well, it's not very often that I get to do a third date, so I guess that's kind of cool, but what if it doesn't work out very well? Then I gotta be sad. We have Pampa Longhair. And you want something hot with fish. What do we have that's hot with fish? Toad Moon Blah. I should have known that because it's deep fried fish cakes. I get it all the time at the Thai restaurant, which is where we are now. So let's not be dumb this time and realize that we actually need to talk about activity. If you had to have a pet, would you rather have a dog that needs lots of walks or a cat that just needs feeding? Of course you'd rather have a dog that needs a lot of walks. No, you need to kick it up a gear. Why don't you kick it down a gear? There, yeah, come on, just come chill with me. That's the way to do it. I'm always looking for people to hang out with. When you have to decorate a room, do you do it yourself or organize painting? Oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to set these two up. This is gonna be so sad. I worked so hard with Maggie, and she just didn't want to line up with anyone. Maybe I just counted all my chickens too quickly with this guy. Well, no, I don't think I did, because the two guys that I went on second dates with were, both 2 out of 3s. It was kind of worth it. Man, where did this episode go? I feel like we should only be at 23 minutes, but we're not. We're at 33, which means this is going to be the last date, and it's probably going to end in failure. Ooh, 9.0 though, that's a perfect. So there's something to be happy about. That's about all we've got going for us with this date. Yeah, this is the most amazing fragrance I've ever smelled. Very good. And 20 extra coins, man, I'll take that too. Can't keep that away from me for too long. Now we just spin this. And what do we talk about? Facial decor? Clear complexion? Yeah, that's pretty good. R&B beard? Just tell him you dislike it. I'm giving up on you, Maggie. I'm sorry. We're going to take a selfie. He's smiling. Let's actually get it properly this time. You're not just going to be like, oh, well, he's smiling, and then 20 seconds later, hey, well, she's smiling too. What? How is he not smiling? You find them attractive, really? Okay, well, you guys are going to break up, but good luck. Well, this episode didn't go at all like how I planned it to. I actually expected to get some progress. In the end, I think we just got one inevitable breakup. But I guess one inevitable breakup did in fact kick us all the way up almost to level 11. So I can't be too mad, right? We just gotta work harder next time to get babies, because right now we're gonna still be stuck at 37. And just because I was stuck with only that one client, I don't even know if my Steam friend appeared, so... maybe next time? I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements, goodbye.